Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I got more charms, as I mentioned and I promised. Pro League is about to end too, so I'll have a video out about that hopefully around Monday. I'll be out of town for the next week, but that's besides the point. I'm back with the charms. Today is the 8th. The update dropped on the 2nd, so all the new charms will be going live on the market on the 9th. And today I want to go over, talk about their patterns, which ones you should snipe, which ones I'm going to look out for, and how I go about doing that. So it'll be a little bit of a longer video today, but before we get into all that, I'm going to throw up a video of all the charms and all their patterns, all the new ones. It's not my video. I'll give credit to that video in the description, but yeah, here you go. All right, and then the one thing it doesn't mention in that video, and that's the charm that we're going to start with, is a butane buddy. The last 3 digits, the closer it gets to 999, the higher the liquid will be, and the closer it is to 000, the lower the liquid will be. So, for example, if I have charm ID 10,099, it'll be really full, and then if it ticks over to 11,000, it'll be really empty, and that repeats every 1,000. So, but we'll go through this guide, which again I'll link below if you guys are interested in that. You can probably see the link up here too. But yeah, let's go through that. So, as you can see, we already went through these in the video, but I'm going to stick on kind of the more rare ones, the ones that they don't have as much patterns to represent it. So this red one, this clear red one's only going to be between 1 and 3,000. So if you see these, I would probably think about getting it. But it is still kind of debatable whether or not the charms, the butane buddy at least, is better full or empty. That is something that you guys will probably have to keep a lookout for. I'll probably make an update video on. If I would prefer it, I'd probably want the liquid more full. So if you had the opportunity to get a red pattern that is fuller rather than not as full, I would recommend that. There's some also cool ones here. The purple one is going to be pretty cool. The dark pink one, pretty cool. But again, the rarest one is going to be this red one here. It's only 1 out of 3,000. The butane buddy isn't that much of a snipeable charm in my opinion, but if you find a good pattern you like, might as well pick it up if it's a good price. The IGL pattern, it's not really that special. It doesn't really have a lot of cool patterns, so if you find it in a good price for a really low pattern, I'd pick it up just because that's rare. But there's something that's interesting about this charm is, as you can see, it's an 8-ball, and it does what an 8-ball does, so that's pretty cool. I made another video like talking about that. If you want to go check it out, I'll probably link it in the upper card or a link below. But yeah, again, IGL ball or the 8-ball, not really anything cool there. And I'll try to go through these quick. Little Inferno. This one's going to be a little interesting. As you can see, the cyan with pink light stripes is only between 98k and 100k. And this is what it looks like. It's probably going to be a variation between the blue with pink stripes, as the guide mentions, but this one's probably going to be more sought after than anything. The yellow one, it's between those first 40,000. It's not going to be sought after, but any one of these are going to be pretty cool. Again, if you can get it at a good pattern, in a good price, I pick it up. The glitter bomb as well. It's going to be the same thing here. The cyan from 98 to 1,000, and I think it's going to be a mix with this blue thing. So again, prices aren't going to be set in stone. If you can get a cheap one with a good pattern, pick it up. That's just going to be the lesson to success. The flash bomb charm, pretty cool. Again, there's going to be another 2,000 range where kind of that back of the charm is fully pink, so that'll be pretty cool. Keep your eyes out for that. the Golden Yeti. This one is going to be really rare, and I think it's only a pink, so there's going to be more of them out there than the reds, and I would definitely, this is one of the ones I would definitely try to just keep my eyes on, because this is a really rare pattern, and it probably will be very sought after. It will probably go with a lot of different skins. I can already really think of a few. You put this one on the fuel injector, whether it be the AK or the Tech 9, it's going to look real good. The Hungry Eyes, again, that last 2K pattern is going to be rarer. And again, look out for it. It doesn't look that good, but it's rare. So if you find a good price, again, why not pick it up? Now, on to the Missing Link community charms. Not a lot on this one. And there's also a few that I want to go over as well that aren't here that I want to discuss. But yeah, so the Boo charm, I haven't really looked at this one. This is really my first time hearing about it. But it looks like the higher charm you get, the more holographic it becomes. So the higher the charm, the better. I would say you probably don't want to buy a lower seeded charm for this, and you probably want to keep an eye out for those higher seeded charms, as is the case with every charm thus far, other than the Butane Buddy. The Quicksilver one, I don't really think this is going to be pretty cool or really sought after. It is kind of cool, but there's not really a rare one here. I would probably might be a little bit overpay for any of these charms. It doesn't look like there's a set charm for the 95k to 100k in the guide, so it's possible that upper 5k for the Quicksilver charm could be good, or it could look desirable, and it might be that gold texture. And again, that we won't know what that is really, unless you look at the video, or you know, just based on prices and what is out there on the market when the time takes over tonight. The Magnitude charm, this one's pretty cool. There's also another one that I want to talk to in the community link charm that isn't here. But again, I think what you're going to want to look out for here is the sub 100 charms, and then this Toxic Yellow as well is pretty unique, and it's only within that 1,000 category. So look out for those rare ones. Kind of like the Tech 9 charm that's out right now. It's still going to be in the shop, but I don't know why they didn't remove charms when they added new ones. The last one that's in the guide is the Little Eldritch. This one's pretty cool too. I honestly think that really what you want to look out for is anything above 80k. Obviously, the Purple-Eyed charm isn't going to be as rare as maybe the Blue-Eyed and the Cyanide, but really the main factor, you want a deep blue to cyan color. But if you like this pattern and you get a good price that you like on it, pick it up. And that's really about all what the guide shows. I will say that, again, pricing, we're not going to know what these are worth. And I would say whatever the price is set out on day one, just hold off maybe for a little bit unless you find a good one, which is what I want to get into now. So one example that we have out of the last charms that were released is this little Ava charm, currently going for 41 cents on the Steam market. But if you see, the first day, 166 were sold at $3.62. Now, I would assume that most of these are the rare charms. So if you look at, let's look at some other charms here. Let's go to the small arms charm. Let's look at some more popular charms like the Diecast AK, currently going for $8.58. But if you look, it was once $74. Pretty big jump. There's only 51 sold. I remember seeing a video on the first day. I think someone had unboxed a gold AK charm. No one had really known anything about it. And I'm pretty sure he sold it on the Steam market for $1,000, which is an absolute steal for the guy selling it. You would have to, there's no way you could get $1,000 for a gold AK charm now. I don't think one has even sold for that much since then. It's possible that it is, but now let's get into how I snipe my charms. So first of all, again, Steam community market is going to be your friend here off the rip. I have a few add-ons here that I have. These ones down here, don't worry about these. These are my Twitch ones. But the main two, let's see if I can just open all the extensions here. The main two, I don't know why I have honey on. Get that off here. The main one that I want, everyone to pick up if you want to snipe, CS Float Market Checker and the Steam Inventory Helper are the main two. You can also get the CS2 Steam Trading Enhancer. Again, these are all free. It doesn't really take much time to install them, so I would probably recommend. But what that does is, let's say I were to turn off my extensions. Hold on. I were to turn off this and this and this, which I had the Steam inventory helper off originally because it was just buggy. You can't see the charms, and you can't see what pattern they are. They just look like the same thing, and you have to go inspect in game to see what it is. But the advantage I have over people that don't have these extensions, if we go and reload the page, it'll tell me what the pattern is, and I can also filter it to where I can get the pattern I want. As you can see, it lights up green. The pattern is over 95,000. So it'll also let me see more charms. It lets me see 100 pages. Now, what I will say, there is kind of a point, if you do it too much, it won't load Steam anymore. So just have your pages open with the skins that you want to buy, the skins you're looking for, the ones you like. Which I forgot to mention, the other two charms, and I'll put up on screen now. The Little Happy and the, like, I forget what it's called, the Goop charm, whatever. Those are the two you should also look out for. They have some pretty cool patterns. It's a pink and a purple. So again, little Happy charm, and then the little Goop charm. Those are two pretty cool ones. Now, so Steam Market's one of the ways I snipe. Prices are going to be pretty inflated that first couple days, but the other two places that I love to snipe at is Skinport and D-Market. Now, Skinport's not going to be available for the first week. They don't allow trades or any items that are on trade lock, just due to the fact with the new CS reversal update. But what you should do is, I would either you have to sit on this page, sit at newest, excuse me, and sit at live, and these charms will come through. They'll most likely come through, or the new listings will come through close to midnight, at least Pacific Coast time, or whenever the trade delay comes over, because that's when the trade hold rolls over. And I'll try to maybe post a video. I don't think I'll get it up in time because I'm trying to get this video out before the trade lock rollover happens, and for me to get a video of all the skins popping up on Skinport required me to waiting until the next day, and there was really no point in making this video if I wait a day. But the other one that we will be able to use on day one is Skinport. Now, or D-Market. Skinport was the one I just on. Now, what I do for this is I go to date newest first, and if we just look up charms with the settings I have now, not charm, just charm in general, you know, oh, I guess they fixed it. Well, you used to not be able to see the charm. Ah, here we go. Yes, perfect. This is a perfect example. You can't see the charm pattern on this charm. And a way to fix that, if you go to, where is it? Ah, charm patterns. If you change this 10,000 to 99999, which that's 99,999, you'll be missing out on any charm that's listed with the pattern 100,000, which, you know, you're probably not going to find it. I don't think there is even a pattern or a charm with that pattern. I don't think it's even possible. You will then be able to see the charm patterns. So not a lot of people know this, and you can just keep it on the charm page, keep newest first. You could even, I think, probably filter it out to where you could only get the new charms. They wouldn't have them up on D-Market now. They might not even have them up tomorrow morning whenever the charms go live. So the items will be on trade hold. It's the only thing, so they'll be stuck in your D-Market inventory for 7 days. Now, if you wanted to sell it on D-Market and like flip it, go ahead. But if you wanted to sell it or keep it, you're gonna have to keep it in D-Market for 7 days. And D-Market is pretty buggy recently. That's why I prefer to use Skinport, even though fees are higher on Skinport. D-Market is just, I don't know, it's a little bit difficult to work with sometimes, and when there's a lot of people on, which there probably will be, it's going to be pretty buggy. So whatever you can, get some money loaded into the system before. I'd say, you know, put 100, 200 bucks, whatever your budget is, put it in there and just get ready to buy some charms. But yeah, that's really going to be about it for sniping. I wish everyone the best luck. I would say, like, just keep your eye on really the market for the next month. If you want to do this, make some money off it, might as well. If you're just in it for the cool charms, that's pretty cool too. But as I mentioned, you know, this for me is just, it's a way to maybe make money down the line, to have fun. If you like the charms, you think they look cool, you can get it at a good price, go get it. I mean, not a lot of people make this about money. I try not to, but it is a source of money for me. So I hope to make sure this guide was helpful to you. If you made it this far, leave a like, leave a comment. whatever we may do. I'll be back with Pro League, hopefully, after it ends. I'm out of town until the 15th, so I will not be making any videos until I get back, so it'll probably be a little late, but hope everyone has a great day. Good luck on sniping tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever you may be. But yeah, good luck.